What's going on, y'all? I just want to introduce y'all to myself, talk about my background, and talk about my journey. But my name is Aman Muhammad. I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. I graduated from college May 7th, 2021 with my baking and pastry degree. I worked a bunch of 9 to 5 jobs after college because I could never find the job that I went to school for. But I always felt like it had to be more than just a 9 to 5 job because I feel like these jobs ain't it. I felt like we were always taught to go to college, get a degree, and then after you graduate college, go and get a 9 to 5 job. A lot of people don't even tell you to get your own business. They just tell you to go get a job. And if you want more money, they always tell you to go get a second job. But I felt like it was always more to it than that. So to give y'all my background story, I grew up struggling bad. I never had it easy. It was always a struggle growing up. But that's why I love my mother so much because she did the best she could for all of us, regardless of any struggles that she had to go through in life financially. She did everything she could to provide us with the most. Like my mother made sure we were always growing up in a decent neighborhood so that way we stay out of trouble or that way we wouldn't get into no trouble or possibly get shot. Because where I'm from in New Haven, Connecticut, it definitely can be very dangerous depending on what part you live in. But it wasn't any easier because my dad went to jail when I was 3 years old, so it's not like my dad was able to financially help us. When my dad went to prison, it was really hard because I definitely felt like I missed that father figure. But I can't say the closest thing to a father figure is my dad's brother, Uncle Ralph. Like he did everything he could. He protected us. He made sure he gave me money. He gave me clothes. Anything I needed, he always did everything he could to help me out. So I definitely forever be grateful for that. To this day, I still call my dad brother, a father to me, because it was just, like I said, he really just did everything he could to help me out. He even helped me stay out of trouble. You know, my dad passed away when I was in middle school. I was supposed to graduate middle school that year, and I ended up staying back because of my dad's death. It affected me a lot. But you know, I feel like I had to grow up fast. There was no handouts. Like my mom had to go from job to job just to survive. Because my dad went to jail when I was 3 years old, I feel like it taught me how to survive and I had to grow up fast. Because I always looked at my dad and was just like, I never want to be in the position he's in where he goes to jail. I mean, where I go to jail at an early age because I'm into trouble. And then my mom would have to come and see me or I'll have to miss out because I did the wrong thing, you know, being around the wrong people. That's why growing up, I always made sure I stayed around the right people. I mean, everybody wasn't perfect, but I never really got into trouble. I can't say that for sure. I never went to jail. You know, I never got in trouble in school. I always was a good kid growing up. Of course, I made mistakes and did things. I mean, nobody's perfect, but it made it even worse when my dad passed away because I was only 14 years old when he passed. I went to a charter school, and they were really strict. And the rule at the time was if you missed 15 days of school, you have to stay back and repeat the same grade. And mind you, before my dad passed away, I already missed a few days of school. So when my dad did pass, I had missed more days of school, and then I was coming to school late. So that all added up to me having to stay back and repeat the same grade again. And you know, I was embarrassed when I was younger. I didn't really want to stay back, but I feel like everything happened for a reason because if my dad didn't die and if I didn't stay back, I feel like a lot of things that I went through today wouldn't have happened. And I went through a lot, you know, but I feel like right now, everything was supposed to happen the way it did. That's how I'm looking at it. I didn't want to stay back, but like I said, everything happened for a reason. It was supposed to happen this way. Regardless of me having a college degree, I still wasn't making the income I hoped for. I couldn't find a job, so I was looking for some warehouse jobs, and I ended up working at some warehouses because it paid more, and that's all was available at the time. Life is hard right now. I'm in credit card debt because in the past, I was trying to stay afloat and survive, so I had no choice but to use my credit card. I'm working some tempo jobs right now just to survive so I don't get kicked out of my house and lose my car. My rent is late, my car note is behind, and I'm in credit card debt, but I'm not saying this to have anybody feel sorry for me. I'm just saying this because I want y'all to know the struggle is real out here. That's why I finally decided to try something different besides depending on a 9 to 5 job. So to give y'all a backstory, the last job I had, they were giving me unnecessary write-ups and targeting me purposely so I can get fired. So when I finally got my third write-up and got fired, this supervisor that works at the job that a lot of people didn't like already, he was trying to antagonize me purposely. I'm walking towards the front of the warehouse and I noticed that he's behind me, following me, and I turned around and I was like, "You don't need to follow me, I'm leaving." He was just like, "Well, Mom, I need to make sure that you leave the warehouse." I was like, "Well, you just fired me a few minutes ago. Why would I want to stay here?" And I knew that it was a setup when I went to go try to log into my account and it said that my account didn't exist. I'm just like, how am I not able to log into my account, but I was able to log in when I first came into work? I'm just like, they clearly knew they wanted to fire me and get rid of me. They fired me 2 hours into my shift. So that right there just, just let me know that these jobs don't care about us. When it's all said and done, these jobs will kick you to the curb and get you up out the door. That's why anybody that's watching this video, if you have a 9 to 5 right now, just use your PTO, use your vacation time. Don't wait until something happens. Because with me, I had a few days of vacation time. Like, I actually was going to use it the week after I got fired. But because I got fired, I wasn't able to use it. And obviously, they didn't pay me for it and they didn't care. So that's why we can't depend on these 9 to 5 jobs. We have to start learning a high income skill or do something else so we could take our power back and have more freedom, not have to depend on these 9 to 5 jobs. So I got into digital marketing because of my mother and my current mentor. So a few weeks before I got fired, my mom was telling me about another business opportunity with digital marketing, content creation, etc. So my mom was in the process of learning about digital marketing from this course called the Digital Wealth Academy. And I was really interested. And I said, "Okay, Mom, I'm gonna look into it." But I never got a chance to look into digital marketing because at the time I was still at a 9 to 5 job, giving them all my time. So I didn't get a chance to look at it like I wanted to. It took me getting fired from that job in order for me to look into digital marketing. The next day I happened to be on TikTok and I saw my mentor talking about digital marketing. She was talking about her journey and I had to go outside and do something real quick. So I cut the phone off. I came back inside like 2 minutes later, and that's when my mentor was still on TikTok live giving all the valuable information about what was in this Digital Wealth Academy course, talk about digital marketing. I immediately got hooked. I didn't waste no time. I took action. That's the difference between me and other people. I took action once I saw all the information that was inside the course and all the valuable details that my mentor was talking about in terms of Digital Wealth Academy. It was a no-brainer for me because it's a master resell rights course. So basically, once you purchase the course, you're able to resell it to other people who wants to learn the information about it, and you get 85% commission. Digital Wealth Academy went affiliate, so basically that just means once you purchase the course, you have the rights to it, and you can resell it, and you get 85% commission. It just basically means you're getting a commission. Regardless of me getting fired and not having a lot of money, I only had $120 to my name. So with the Digital Wealth Academy, it cost $497. I didn't have the full amount, obviously, but that's what I love about the Digital Wealth Academy because they have payment options. So basically, you can go through Afterpay or Klarna, and if you can't use them, you can apply for Zip, Sezzle Pay, or Affirm Pay. For me, I went through Affirm Pay. Basically, how it works is Affirm Pay will pay Digital Wealth Academy the full $497, and I just give a down payment to Affirm Pay, which I did. I gave them $120, and then after that, I just have to pay them about $43 to $44 a month for the next 12 months until I pay it off. So that way, I have full access to the course and I can start immediately learning all that valuable information that's inside the course. For all the valuable information that's inside this course, bro, like, I'm surprised that they're not even charging more money. Like, for it to be $497, like, it's really amazing that they're not even charging more money. There's so much valuable information within the Digital Wealth Academy course. They show you how to monetize your social media, how to become viral, how to market yourself, how to create, launch, and sell digital products, how to become an affiliate with different companies to make passive income, and they even show you how to get brand deals with different companies. So becoming an affiliate with Amazon, for example, Amazon will literally pay you money to review their products. Now, it don't get no better than that. You already have a Prime membership. Why not get paid to review Amazon products? I will do the same thing. That's what I'm going to do next after I get out of the TikTok shop, because I'm actually in the process of becoming an affiliate with TikTok. So I'm learning all the valuable information within that module. I'm just taking one step at a time. Well, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like inside the Digital Wealth Academy course so you can see all the valuable information I'm talking about. As y'all can see, I'm showing you inside the Digital Wealth Academy course. These are all the modules. So they have mindset, digital marketing basics. You'll be in a community with over 100,000 people once you join. They show you how to set up your own Stanstore, which is what I use. Building trust with your audience, email marketing, attraction marketing, faceless marketing. So if you don't want to show your face, they show you how to market yourself without showing your face on screen. Men's marketing, creating your own digital products, the viral reel system, everything real. So they show you how to go viral faster. They show you content creation. They show you how to use CapCut so you can make better videos. They show you how to use Canva. They show you everything in TikTok so you can start selling things on TikTok, making passive income, affiliate marketing, how to create your own course, drop shipping, ChatGPT. They show you how to monetize with YouTube, print on demand, monetize with Amazon, selling on Facebook. But that's it, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all everything so y'all can see everything that's within inside the course. If you're a person that wants to learn everything from Digital Wealth Academy from A through Z, then it will be the first link in the description. But if you're a person that feel like you don't need a course, then you will click the second link in the description, which will have 12 done for you guys, where you can add it to your own liking, rebrand it, and resell it on your own store for 100% profit. The 12 done for you guys I put together, it teaches you how to go viral, how to market yourself, email marketing, sales, how to launch, create, and sell digital products. It comes with a social media planner. I have another guide in there. It's a Stanstore guide, so you can set up your Stanstore and start selling your digital products. I even have a 90 days what to post. So basically, it has 90 days of what to post in terms of content. Basically, day 1 to day 90 is going to show you exactly what to post on Instagram and TikTok so you can start engaging with people and getting your followers up and possibly getting sales depending on how you market yourself. Look, bro or sis, don't make no excuses for yourself. If you see this video and you really want to take your entrepreneurship to the next level, then you need to start as soon as possible. Don't keep sitting on the sideline watching everybody else win and saying, I wish I would have did that. Don't be one of those people. If you know you're in a situation where you just got fired or you need to start making some serious income, you need to look into this. This is why I'm giving you all the valuable information so you can look into it yourself. I'm not begging you to buy anything from me. I'm just trying to give y'all the valuable information so that way y'all can get started. That's why I made it affordable for $37. I put 12 done for you guys together for $37 so you guys can get started. Because I know other people that's selling the same bundle package that I'm selling, but they're selling it for way more because it's worth way more than $37. But for me, I know how it feels to be broke. I know how it feels to not have anything. So I want to make it affordable for you guys so you guys can get started. Because the best part about getting these 12 done for you guys is once you get them, you can actually list them individually on your store. So you can sell all 12 of them separately for whatever price you want, depending on your target audience.